there's a fish in its stomach. It was an ancient, spined, sort of, walking on four legs with two arms in the middle creature. It loved to just shove itself into a tree and take big dumps. And there it is. Hey, it's Gulliver, aka DrowningBird, and welcome to Animal Crossing New Horizons for the Nintendo Switch. This is day 5 on our island, so if you missed any parts so far, there's a playlist down below. Last time, we built a new vaulting pole, jumped over the river, I played Frankenstein and created, some would say, a more perfect Snowboy, others would say a monstrosity. That's neither here nor there. We are well on our way to getting a new shop and a museum, maybe both today. We'll see. Let's talk to Tom. Hello, everyone. This is Tom Nook. It's 8:18 a.m. this happy Wednesday, February 24th, 2021. We're almost to the present here in the new update, making our way through winter. There's really not much news today, so instead I'll share some valuable tips about Duckleberry living. Now I'm going to share some info on highly prized items you can get via the Miles Redemption service. Today's top tip is about the Custom Design Pro Editor. We're not quite there, Tom. I'm still trying to pick up the shells on the ground. This is an update for the Custom Designs app. It has a more professional colored customization feature as well as design creation functionality. I know a lot of you are living in a tent, but I am too. Without Custom Design Pro Editor, it's still possible to receive and use Pro Custom Designs, but if you want to make your own Pro Custom Designs, by all means, do consider getting this upgrade. That's all from me. Bye now. It's like Tom's trying to sell us a car and there's no roads on the island. So today, I'm going to try to work towards getting those supplies for the Nooks, because getting a shop would be very handy towards just having some stuff on the island and in my house. But at the same time, there's a lot of other stuff to do. I might take a flight, try to see if we can meet some new animals. I did get some miles somewhere here. There we go. We got an active resident. We're getting 3 days worth of self-paced chill soul. Not too bad. And then we got some mail here. I got still have snowflakes and stuff on the ground. This is probably the last day of winter here on Duckleberry. Oh, rank B already. The items hanging on your walls are just gorgeous. Enjoy the included gift and keep making that home happy. Not too shabby for just starting out and just getting out of a tent. So we ordered a bunch of stuff. I got a cap. I got a couple garden gnomes because I got to give one to Danny. She's been waiting since the game came out to find one of these biker gnomes. And then I think I got myself some better looking pants. We got to open these all up. I'm hoping to earn the miles to expand my backpack here pretty soon. We don't have a music player, but oh we do. There we go. Perfect timing. Thank you, Lyle, or whoever sent that over. And then I could have left. I don't know if you can mail something that's still in its original packaging. There we go. I think I'm gonna save these because the bandana, even though I spent precious miles on it, I do have an idea of what I want to use it for. So let's pop inside real quick. So villagers have different styles and colors they enjoy. And if we get around to writing a letter, just give it to them once they have befriended us a little more. I can give this bandana and my my one knit cap. I realize there's kind of a yellow color scheme going on in the island for whatever reason. I keep finding things that are yellow. That's almost like a pink gold or something. I don't know. But the big thing is being able to give gifts to my my other villagers and dress them up and stuff. So they, both of them, Shari and Groof, or not Groof, that's what he says, Teddy, they both like the color yellow. So I'm gonna give those the hats that I have. This isn't too bad. Nice little chill. I gotta turn the radio off though. Otherwise, the radio is on. Turn it off. There we go. Yeah, this is a nice little relaxing tune. But yeah, I have a bunch of clothes, or a couple different clothes things already. I actually don't know what I did with my knit cap, but maybe Shari will enjoy that little. Yeah, the bandana we'll put it in storage for now because I don't think they're gonna want me to give them anything just yet. But I don't even, yeah, where did I throw that knit cap? It's probably somewhere here. Let's put the gnome, I want to leave one inside so I don't forget to give it to Danny. Then he'll guard the music player so no one changes my KK Slider song. I'm gonna put one outside and he'll just kind of make the place a little nicer. He'll guard all my stuff on the ground since I've put way too many things down here. There we go. So how much, we got a good amount of iron, 16. We're about halfway there. Okay, so the knit hat. I just threw it out here because I didn't have storage when I originally got it. And I'm trying to save some of this stuff. So we'll leave that for now. I'll save the hornet. We got tons. Oh, speaking of homes, someone has one. Teddy, are you awake? It's a little early for this sleepy bear, but he's got his own log cabin here. Let's see what it looks like inside. So he's one of the starter ones. He's gonna have a fixed look to his home. How you doing, buddy? Will you accept a present yet? Whoa, I think it worked. Hey, Adam, I've been training my brain muscles for this thing called telepathy. It's for strong minds only. I started thinking really, really hard about you, and here you are. So how have you been? How have you been, buddy? You've been busy building, or the Nooks have. You're just raring to go, so what do you need, Groof? Let's talk. We gotta make chums with him if we're gonna actually give him some gifts. Guess what? I finally own something that even I have trouble lifting. Yep, I have a house now, Groof. It's got walls, a floor, even a ceiling. I can finally do jumping jacks without ripping a hole in my house. Guess we know how his tent went out. So if we ever want to craft and we're out and about, we can duck in here, and then we'll see if Shari is, but at least later on in the game, at different times, I think 3 times during the day, there'll be different villagers crafting things. I wonder if Shari got herself a house as well. There's the money tree. So I mentioned last time, there is a scheme to the money trees. It isn't luck, it is, well, sort of, it is a random chance, but if you bury 10,000 bells like that I just did, or up to 99,000, you know, the highest you can stack them. If you bury those, then you can get a, it's 70% chance you will just get 10,000 bells no matter what, and then the other percent is 30% is getting whatever you actually put in there back. So it's basically, you know, you may get 99,000 bells times 3 from that tree, but most likely you're gonna get 10,000. So it's honestly not, ooh, speaking of bells, it's not really worth the investment to put a ton in there, especially at the state I'm in. I kind of feel like later on when I have more bells, might as well throw the 99 in there, and maybe, yeah, it might even out. You gotta get lucky a lot of times for not, you're not gonna be wasting them and just throwing bells away, but it could happen. Let's grab my Nook Miles here. Oh, we already did some Nook Miles Plus with the hammer. We could get some snowflakes, some fossils will just happen naturally. A wasp, that'll probably happen as well. Sell some fruit and do some DIY projects. That all seems pretty doable. I think Shari, there, oh yeah, she does have a house too. So she's got a, it's got more of a little hut look to it. Let's see. Oh, I'm sleeping. Stop by when I'm awake. So Uchi villagers, I believe, get up the latest of anyone. I think it's like gonna be closer towards afternoon. I never really took a look at I love my little green, yeah, that's kind of a lime Dodo airport there. DAL, Dodo Airlines. There we go. I actually was trying to remember how to do my tool wheel because it's been a little bit. I've been playing Bowser's Fury with Danny, if you haven't checked that out, so I was kind of trying to get my Animal Crossing legs again. Let's see what we got here. Well, I do know we got somebody here because he popped up right in the intro. But we do have a fish. I gotta be very... Oh, nope. I don't have to be quiet at all. Just splash around and grab my dab. There we are. I'm hoping... Well, we can't really get the blowfish before winter is over, unfortunately, unless I do a little bit of night fishing, because it only appears after 9. And then the pond smelt, I believe I can get that in a pond. So I should be able to find one. I'm mostly looking around to make sure I can get a nice message in a bottle with a DIY recipe. And while we're at it here, let's grab some oranges, because we got to sell some fruit to the Nooklings if we're going to get those extra miles. Miles are very important right now because I want to get the backpack bigger, because yeah, right now there's not that much I can hold. A lot of it is filled up with tools and crafting supplies and whatnot, so you know, the faster we can unlock that. I planted more oranges than I remembered. That's a good part about when this game first came out. I was playing it so much with Danny that I was just, you know, trying to do as much as I can in a game, but I've been pacing it a lot better, and it's kind of falling in with the the idea that I talked about with life challenges of trying to balance game and real life a little better. And yeah, only playing it every so often, every few days, has been nice to not overdo it. So we need 3 more things for the museum. I'm gonna wait till I get my other fossils before I do that. Let's see if I can get this fish. I almost said net, but that's for bugs. Oh no! Man, I saw that. I'm gonna blame it on the damselfly because I saw it fly in and I was thinking about catching bugs. I will listen carefully to this one. I like sea fishing because river fishing's not too bad. Sea fishing, they're always pretty much facing towards the island. River fishing, I gotta do this quicker if I'm gonna catch him, or just jump over the river. Yeah, we might as well pole vault because this guy's being difficult. Just can't do it right near the little fish or we'll scare him away. There we go. River fishing's not too bad. They'll sometimes turn around and make things difficult. Pond fishing is the one I least enjoy because you have to deal with the fish constantly turning around. River fishing, they... Speaking of which, river fishing, they try to swim upstream, so he will turn around. There we go. This little guy. Oh, okay. I almost messed it up. I think I broke my streak before, but yes! I caught a freshwater goby. Time to go bye-bye. Goby. Yeah, that's not, or unless it's go by, then that pun doesn't quite work, but I'll allow it. But yeah, the fishing streak, getting 100 fish is a pretty tall order. I've just been grabbing stuff left and right, and I gotta go sell some of these things. We can just drop this cowrie off. It's not worth that much. I'd like to see if my bottle is over here. Otherwise, we can move on. I'm ready to get up on that cliff and see what's up there as well. Yeah, I think it's going to be on the other side. Before we get too deep into this, let's head over and do a quick pit stop to Blathers. And we're almost done with donations. Well, not fully, but done with the first set to get this museum concrete building. Right now, it's just a little tent with a spray bottle to try to get Teddy from eating the donate. No, I was gonna say the Nooks are more likely to eat some of this stuff. Teddy would eat the fish, but the Nooks are omnivorous. They would eat anything as Tanuki. Good morning, Adam. Thank you for visiting. Please let me know if you have items to donate. Need assistance? I'm here to help. Whoop. Let's get this go by. I think it would be Goby into his hands there. Hoo-hoo! Aye, this is a freshwater goby. Now, may I interest you in a few fascinating facts about your freshwater goby? Please tell me. Wonderful, I would love nothing more. The freshwater goby is an unassuming specimen, but beneath that calm, fishy exterior, true gluttony resides. It will eat anything that will fit in its mouth. And its mouth is quite the gaping maw, so I recommend you refrain from drawing attention to yourself. And there you have it, fascinating stuff, no? Yeah, don't put a finger around one of those, because, yeah, they seem like they would just snap it off. I don't know what their teeth are like, but they got an ugly mug. Let's see. But all fish are interesting and cool in their own ways. I'm not going to judge the goby on appearances. Judge it whether it bites my finger off or not. Let's see. Hoo-hoo! Of course, it can be but one thing, a saber-toothed skull. A splendid specimen in superb condition. Indeed, we'd be one step closer to opening our museum with a saber-toothed skull like this. Would you donate this relic of the past to further our museum's future? I'm donating it. Hoot! How wonderful. Add this to our collection with the utmost haste. I never thought I'd lay eyes on such a well-preserved saber-toothed skull. Dear me, might I give you a short presentation on the topic? I'm quite knowledgeable, you know. Go ahead. Wonderful. 'Tis fascinating stuff, I assure you. Now, where to begin? Chief actor in my most terrifying nightmares, the saber-toothed tiger was a mighty predator of long ago. It's not actually a tiger, though, right? Its most famous feature, obviously, is its razor-sharp, 8-inch long fangs! I'm sorry, this is so unprofessional of me. You sound like Porky Pig there. Come on, Blathers. Stiff up a beak, woot. Well, no one has seen a living specimen for some 10,000 years. We must remain ever vigilant. And that is what I have to say about that. Any hoot, I will gladly accept your generous donation. So, many thanks to you and best of luck. With this, we need 1 donation to open the museum. So, yeah, he didn't actually mention. I wonder if one of the other games he did mention how, are they called? They're not Oh, I'm thinking of the Tasmanian tigers. Is that the thylacine? There's a word for it that's more accurate, because I don't think it's the saber-toothed cat. It's like not actually a tiger. Oh, there we go. Anonymous something or other. We got 3,000 or 300 Nook miles. Yes, you're getting Nook miles based on the number of fossils you've had assessed. Dig up as many as you can and find out what they are. Okay. We don't want to get too distracted here because I want to see what else we have going on. Oh, I definitely need to be hitting rocks because I've been going around and passing them by without hitting them. I'm sure it's killing some of you. So let's do... I haven't decided whether I should have my flimsy shovel be for rocks or my normal shovel, but oops, I did that a little haphazardly. We only need 2 of them if I did it that way. Okay, we really need iron. We need 14 more iron, so of course it's going to give me clay. There we go. Now the easier way to get iron than just doing this every day or so is going to the islands and island hopping, which you can also find villagers by doing that. I'm just going to leave those holes and not waste any time on that. I got to start remembering my rock locations because I think I'm going to have a hard time in the long run remembering where they are if I don't actually make note of doing that. I think we could probably just swap these and we'll leave this big stack of stone here. I should be throwing this stuff in storage in my house, but right now I have a few things where a little easier to just throw it out while I'm running around. Ooh, I hear snowflakes. Let's see if we can get 3 just to... I don't really necessarily need them for anything if we don't have that many recipes, but we could get some miles for them. There we go. Only 1 more and we can check that off. Oh, there goes my net. End of my line, or end of the line. Ah, and they're all over the place, of course. Got so many sticks. Never really need to shake the trees after to get the sticks, it feels like, because they just fall anywhere, all over the place anyways. Okay, we need a new net, so we'll just speed that up. I think I left, a bunch of these shells here so that I could sell them, but we need a little more room for that. Let's grab this one here that's terrifying, the green bench. Ah! Well, it's gone either way. The bench, it's one of the mainstays of the plaza, but then it's a little sad to see it go eventually because it's gonna change here when we get our town started in earnest. But yeah, it's nice to see. Ooh, build a Snowboy. Maybe we'll do 1 more of those. Okay, so what do I need to get rid of? Oh, I thought I just got my miles. We got another one here. Earn Nook miles for earning Nook miles. Yes, you just earned miles for finishing Nook miles plus goals. But where will it end? It's madness, it never ends. So-called ground traveler. We've got a good amount here. Oh, Teddy's out and about. I wonder if the hour changed or he's just decided he's had it up to here being in his little house. Trying to sleep in a sleeping bag in his house. He spent all his money on that, I guess. This looks like it could be something good. Like a koi. But, sometimes I'm just like, maybe I should leave the bobber where it is. Come on. Ooh. I almost didn't think it bit. I think it's caught a carp. Yep, we had those already. Or one of them. Whoa. This is probably some money. I probably wouldn't have spotted that if I didn't have my camera up for fishing. Let's see what we got here. I'm gonna guess a big bag of bells. Yep, there we go. So yeah, yellow is more common to be bells. I was running all the way over here to drop this snowflake off. If we have a pile that's not filled out. Nope, we're gonna have to make a new one. So easy to get distracted in this game. I feel like there's just like so much stuff that I'm constantly looking at that it's hard to stay on a goal. We're angling for perfection. Learning how to fish is an essential skill for living on a remote island. Nook Inc. encourages all island residents who are aiming to become fishing masters. There we go. We're an accomplished ladder lass, and we have our first 10 fish. I wonder what our last donation thing's gonna be. Tommy! I can't pass up talking to Tommy.
Oh, Adam, it's good to see you. How are you enjoying island life? Oh, hey, I heard you're helping us out by gathering materials to build the shop. You're so kind.
I'm sorry to place such a burden on you, but we really do appreciate you helping us improve the island. Oh, okay. No tips, just, thanks for the help. Okay, we did not hit this one, I'm pretty sure. Because I got the tree here, I would have remembered using that. Oh, look at Teddy over there enjoying a little bowl of steaming minestrone or chowder or something. I don't know what he's eating. We'll ask him in a second. Okay, so that should be 22 iron. We are very close. I need to start chopping some trees here soon, though, because we need a bunch of that wood, and that is another thing that's a little hard to come by. I could probably do some of that off camera. Look at that. Oh, how you doing, Groof? What's the latest? Can I have some of that? Wonder if we could see an aurora on a cold, clear day like this. Oh, nope. Nothing right here. Talking about Aurora Borealis. I didn't know you could, at this time of year, in this sort of hemisphere. Okay, let me think no, we didn't. Did we do this one and then the holes disappeared? I don't actually, I'm pretty sure we did that one because that was our money rock. That's the problem when I don't know my rock locations yet. We did that one. I think we've done 4 in this area, so that might be all the rocks. I really should stop running about and actually go sell some of this stuff. Yeah, let's do that. I hope Tom doesn't mind me just dropping stuff like clay around here because I want to sell some of these things. Okay, let's go see Timmy. And, yeah, Tom, I'm surprised in the announcement he wasn't like, okay, I've got some important things to talk about. I'm not pointing any paws, but whoever is leaving their shells and their Nintendo Switch on, it's messing up the announcement area, so stop doing it. There we go. I'm breaking my streak here by not playing every day, but I'm liking the pace. I'm enjoying it. So, yeah, if we want to get the pocket organization, we need more than 1,000 bells. And, yeah, all the rest of this. I just wanted to see where we were with that. Let's check out the extra Nook shopping, though. Ooh, kick scooter. We got the hat. Some sporty shades. Water shoes. Oh, mountain song. Don't mind if I do. I'll take that. And then I think that's all we can get from that, because I don't think there are any other tabs yet. Not right now. And we'll see what Timmy has real quick. Timmy's like, hey, what are you doing in here? Spending bells, get out of here. Go get some wood. I want to sell first, of course, before we get anything. Got all this fruit. Searing a citric hole through my pocket, and we can get rid of those. Keep the iron, of course. Don't necessarily need these weeds. I'm just gonna get rid of them. We got so many weeds everywhere. And done. I can buy these for a total of 12,000. We're almost, just over the edge.
I'll go ahead and put any excess bells into bags in your pockets.
Well, thank you, Timmy. So kind of you. Let's see what he's got before we head back out there. A candle and a campfire cookware. Those both are nice, and they're not that expensive, honestly. I think we already have the DIY for beginners. I keep forgetting. You just gotta give. That's it. If for some reason you lose yours, I guess. Oh no, I do wanna. Timmy, no! Please show me your wares. I want to get that. Both of these are pretty nice. I kind of better than my little lantern. I like that candle, and then the campfire. Be a nice. That's something better to put next to the plaza than a bunch of shells and a cardboard box. Okay, let's head on out. Real quick, we're gonna get our miles for those fruit. Here we are. I don't know if we'll be, yeah, I bet the Snowboys are on the other side of the river, because I haven't seen any. There's so much, yeah, it takes enough time to kind of do some of the daily stuff and see what everyone's up to, drinking soup, that, yeah, it feels like I'm not quite at the point where venturing out to other areas is even all that necessary, because we've got someone here to meet. A bird that's not quite at the airport, he just missed it.
Waiter, someone put salt in this water.
Oh, he woke up pretty quick. Usually it takes a lot of prodding. I guess they wanted to make sure newcomers didn't think you couldn't wake him up and he was dead.
Do you have my pickled herring pizza? I already tipped online, so... Wait, I don't see a pizza. Where am I? Where are ya? Where am I? Oh, hang on, I know that one. I'm none Oliver than Gulliver, a seafaring seagull of the seven seas. Were you the one who kept nudging me just now? Thanks for the wake-up call. Those tasty hallucinations tend to sneak up on me. Can you find it in your heart to forgive this waterlogged bird brain? I'm reading your vacant expression as a yes. Whew. Guess I dozed off and tumbled overboard again. That's an endearing character trait of mine. My crewmates love it when I slip over the bow. Ha! Don't worry, the fellows will be here to rescue me in no time. Got an ace up my sleeve, you see. I'll just call for help using my handy-dandy, oh my gosh. My handy-dandy communicator's broken. This isn't handy or dandy. Oh, sardines. It's all cracked and busted. Looks like it's missing a few communicator parts, too. That means I'll have to wait for my crew to find me on their own. This could take a while. I've only got enough nautical puns to last for a couple of hours. I'm begging you here, will you look for my communicator parts, please?
I'll look for him, don't worry, buddy.
Really? Wow, I haven't gotten a reception this sweet and bubbly since I washed up on at all Corocola.
I think isn't that from Star Tropics?
The communicator parts are probably buried in the sand somewhere. I'm just missing 5 parts. If you'll find them, I'll try to cram them back in here. I'm sure my crewmates are looking for me, so I'd better stay here and watch for the boat. I'll leave the searching for you. I believe in you, partner. I don't have much of a choice.
I do not remember what voice I used for Gulliver in the last series, so I'm just gonna hope he has kind of a Willem Dafoe in the lighthouse sort of old wiki lighthouse attendant seafaring guy. Oh, I found a communicator part. And there goes my shovel. Thank you for your service, faithful flimsy shovel. I don't want to use any wood on that necessarily if I don't have to. Now, normally these little piddling things in the sand are not going to be communicator parts. They're going to be manila clams that are used for bait that you would then use to lure fish to spawn. So it's one way to get fish a little easier, especially in the fishing tournaments and things where maybe the fish aren't spawning all the time in the little time limit you got. I feel like my rod is on the way out potentially here too, since it is flimsy, has a leaf still growing on it. Okay, oh, there's one right behind me. Okay, gotta be quiet. Shh. Oh, nah! I shushed the clam, the communicator part. I was gonna say, stop peeing on my shoes. But it's just a little communicator part. Technology can really replicate the way a clam spits out of the sand. Oh no! Gotta get the right angle here. There we go. Fossil buried right at the bottom of the cliff. Dinosaur tripped. Fell into the sand. What an embarrassing way to go for a little dinosaur. Look at this beautiful coast here. I got one of those corners you can hop over if I hit the right angle, it looks like. Can't quite get it again. There's weird angles that, yeah, because they want you to be able to actually, like, jump over holes and things like that. There's a beautiful butterfly on the cliff. But you can get some funny angles where your character will just leap when they don't seem like they need to. But they'll just do it. And it's just a fun little charming aspect of the game. Oh, don't want to scare the fish away, but I just saw. Oh, that's an actual one. I got a manila clam. Manila's my favorite flavor of clam. I guess that's a vanilla. Oh, this manila clam could be used as fishing bait. I've got an idea for a DIY recipe. So weirdly, you don't donate those to the museum. You just chop them up into bait. I'm never going to get my 100 streak if I don't focus on my fishing here, so I gotta feel the vibration. Close my eyes. Don't watch. You guys can close your eyes too, if you want. It helps me out. There we go. It's like the spirit bomb of fishing. Whoa! Oh, yes! It's appropriate that this is one of the only times to be excited. I caught a sea bass. No, wait. It's at least a C+. I miss when the sea bass, you would get them and it would be like, ah, you again? Because that is one of the most common fish. But in this one, I think it keeps using the C+ thing over and over. But there was a couple ones, the clam and the sea bass one. I know the person who wrote a lot of the puns on the Nintendo Treehouse localization team for America. A lot of people were asking them. They were like, "What does this even mean? What is this pun about?" So he explained some of them on Twitter. Oh, Kitty, with hopes. Dearest whoever you are, would you believe an amazing DIY recipe simply popped into my mind as I was enjoying a cup of tea? I'm compelled to share my recipe, so I've stuffed it in this bottle. Please bring this recipe to life. Coconut juice. Okay. Okay. Sweet. I learned a coconut juice recipe. I guess that's something that you would try to make early on. I don't have any coconuts on the island, so it's not like I could quite make it easily. I did see this. I'm gonna, yeah, well, while we're doing little amounts of bells, I don't want to spend too much or break the bank, so we're gonna stick, we get 1,000 each time, but I'm gonna stick to 10,000, the guaranteed 10,000 bells. There we go. Because, yeah, the 30% chance, until we're rolling in it, doesn't really seem like it's worth it. I'm trying to look at the sand. Kind of feels like if you get too far away from Gulliver, you will not get them as often, but it seems like they're pretty common once Gulliver's around and you need to find the parts. Okay, here we go. Visualize the catch, and there we go. Couldn't even finish the sentence, and we got a big sea bass. The way that it's a big shadow and it fights a bit, there's like a lot of factors that lead to the disappointment of getting sea bass after sea bass. And we are full on stuff here. I'm gonna have to get some, ooh, and we got a fossil. I'm gonna have to come back for, oh no, we still have room to stack those communicator parts. As long as I don't get too much else, we should be okay. And I'm trying to keep an eye out because I think I have a rock over here. Gulliver! Where are these little parts? They can still spawn in the same areas. You don't have to worry about, like, oh, I was already over here and I found one, so it might not have one again. How many do we need? 2 more. I'm gonna check for rocks real quick because I don't want to miss any of them and forget and not have as much iron. Oh, I left a shell here. Let's grab our Nook Mile achievement. There we go. Oh, man. Let's drop it for now because I gotta move that shell and that stuff out. I foolishly dropped it near a rock. I honestly don't really need bait right now. That's the worst. That poor little clam is living in the snow. There we go. That's easy to do. And then, oh yeah, I bought those from Timmy and Tommy. I should have put those down instead of hauling them around. My island's a mess, guys. I'm sorry. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Let's see. Okay, we got that. What do we got next? Chop wood. I'm gonna have to do some of that. I might, yeah, like I said, if I want to get the shop going, I'm gonna need a bunch of wood, so that might be something to do off camera, so you guys don't have to watch me hit a bunch of trees. We did that in the other episode. You know what it's like. I can kind of get myself in the corner here where I don't need to do that other hole. There we go. If you get yourself lined up just right between 2 of the holes, you don't have to worry about sliding, but I kind of prefer just to have the diagonal holes next to each other, or just, you know, eventually you can make it nicer and put like a bench or a stump or something to make it look more aesthetically pleasing. That's, I think we got enough iron, honestly. I don't need to go island hopping for that, and then, yeah, we don't have enough for that one fossil. I'm gonna leave the clay, honestly, because clay is, not too tough to come by. Honestly, not used. Oh, there's the hops I was talking about. Nope. Jeez. My little guy's not cooperating. The clay is not that tough to come by, and there's not that many crafting recipes that really use it that yeah. It's definitely useful for some stuff, but I don't know. Of the things that pop out of the rocks, I feel like it's not, you know, quite as useful. Okay. I will clean this area up eventually, I promise. So there's just shells and stuff all over. We've got the rest of the fossils. I've got that little guy to donate. Do I want... I want to get the pond smelt, but I don't think it's going to be here, obviously. I'll get these rocks later. Trust me. I'm going to forget a lot of this stuff, but I want to get fish, because we need them. There we go. We need plenty of fish. That is, yes! I caught a crucian carp. My skills are sharp. There we go. That's it. One that I'm going to leave because, leave near the museum because I think it's a little nicer to have that sitting out instead of having, ooh, we're gonna need to do that real quick. Instead of having a giant sea bass waiting to donate. I'm gonna leave that for just a second because we're gonna plop this carp down in front of this tree, weirdly. That's where it lives now. And what do we got? Ooh, man, they're just showering me with iron. And I'm gonna get these. Let's get the museum finished. I don't think we're necessarily gonna have the Nooks out of the way here, but Gulliver, or Blathers is pretty much ready. It's raining treasure. No one knows who sends the gifts attached to balloons to our island, but you can earn miles by shooting them down and collecting what's inside. And we got 5 already. Easy breezy. Slingshot ace. Easy breezy. That's the opening to keep your hands off Azuken. Watch that if you haven't. Good song, good show. All right, Gulliver. There's too many birds in this game. Good. All right, Blathers. I'm gonna donate this big bass to you. Oh, we also have the fossils I need to get assessed. Oh, should we do that real quick? Because I think he's gonna shut down after I do that. Let me at least have him assess the fossils. We don't have to donate them necessarily. They're gonna be a lot bigger once I have them assessed, unfortunately. We'll see. We'll get that out of the way. Ooh, more than one I see. Ooh, woohoo! All right, we've got a lot of them. This is early on, so of course we're gonna get a bunch of them that he doesn't have. And eventually that thrill will dry up and we'll be searching for one fossil. So what do we got here? Coprolite, I think I know which one that is. Iguanodon. Let's get rid of the sea bass, and then we can sell the other one. Woo hoo hoo, woohoo! This is undoubtedly a sea bass. Now might you interest you in a few fascinating facts about your sea bass? Wonderful, I'd love nothing more. Sea bass is a name given to a variety of different species of saltwater fish. They're a varied bunch, with some as small as 4 inches and some as staggeringly ginormous as 8 feet. Sea bass is a bit pedestrian, though. Many species have better names, such as red-banded perch, or the delightfully whimsical dusky grouper, or the potato cod. Will no one think of the pink mau-mau? And there you have it. Fascinating stuff, no? Bravo and thank you. Once the museum is complete, it shall be displayed with the utmost dignity. Speaking of which... I do believe this means... Yes! Huzzah! Hooray! We have acquired the number of specimens required. At last we can submit our application to build a proper museum. Oh my, I must make haste and prepare for the museum's opening. There's so much to do. Hooty-hoo! Thank you so much, Adam. So very much. He's not going to accept any more donations, I believe, so this is the time when a lot of players early on had a giant stack of different fish and bugs just waiting. Oh, we already got that sea bass. And Blathers was like, no, of course, I can't take any more right now. I'm busy building. And you had to wait until it was done. Museum construction is about to begin, and thus I cannot accept new donations at this time. However, requests for fossil appraisals are still most welcome. Okay, I'm fine. He can still assess. I cannot offer much in the way of hospitality, but do make yourself comfortable. Okay, goodbye, tent. We'll say goodbye. Oop, I didn't mean to type to you. We can't do emotes yet, I believe, because I was going to wave, but I don't think we got those yet. Okay. We're on our way out, unfortunately. And we're going to say goodbye to... It is fortunate, because we're getting a new museum that will be amazing. What's unfortunate is I probably shouldn't have had him assess these. This is a little early. I'm going to make a weird monster. There we go. Ugh. That looks like something out of a From Software game or something. And then, you know, if this is what I think it is, the piece de resistance. There we go. All right. Some sort of there's a fish in its stomach. It was an ancient spined sort of walking on 4 legs with 2 arms in the middle creature. It loved to just shove itself into a tree and take big dumps. And there it is. I'm a scientist and it's a real thing, so don't question it. Okay, let's drop some stuff off. I have the iron, but I don't have much in the way of anything else, unfortunately, to give those little guys. So I'm going to drop this here. And we'll need to get the rest of that wood. Let's move this over. Oh, I do have coral that I need to get rid of. I would love to make a shovel. I think we need stone for that, right? Yeah. And then, or no, we actually just need wood, and the other shovel is with iron, so I think I will leave. Yeah, we're going to need that anyways. Okay. Sell this, sell this, sell this. Keep those, and I'm going to have the sticks replace my, oh, we'll just do that. And now the shovel should take this spot. There we go. Everything is as it should be. I'm going to put the campfire in front of the, destroyed my hyacinth there running through it. I'm going to put the campfire in front of the plaza, and then we can take some of this stuff out of here. I kind of feel like I heard the gentle breeze of a balloon. That's something that I'm sorry if it drives some of you guys crazy. I might be talking and not hear the balloons going by, and then someone's gonna be like, ah, there's a balloon, why didn't you pop it? That's just the way. I was hoping it'd be a little bigger so that we could have Tom look foolish when he does his morning announcements. That's the goal. Okay, and then no, the goal is down at the beach. I need to go help him. Let's see. I felt like I heard a balloon. Now the balloons, I believe it's on the 4 and the 9 minute mark, because we're at the 8 right now, if I remember. It's 4 and 9, or it's another one that I will look up for the next episode to get exact. But of course, I mentioned before, they come in from one side of the island during the day, and then they swap. So right now they seem to be going from this side towards, towards the river, towards the plaza. And, ooh, there we go. And then they switch in the evening. Oh, ooh, yes! I caught a squid. Do they not actually bloop? I thought he was going to do a Splatoon. I think there's multiple things they can say for the squid, and they wanted to reference bloopers and Splatoon, so we got both of them. That might be one of the few that has 2 different ones. Let's see if we can get any more for Blathers when the museum is popping up here. Oh, I got too focused. not focused enough, some might say. Too focused in my mind at being ready on time. Let's go ahead and... Oh no! My beautiful creation. We're all about creating monstrosities here. Let's feed this thing. Nope. let's give it something else to eat. There we go. It's got a squid in its stomach now. I feel like we didn't hit this rock for some reason. I don't know. I'll give it a old bang of the shovel. Let's see if we... Oh no, we didn't. Yeah. Uh-oh, I'm gonna slide too much because I did it wrong. Oh, we might not get all of the stuff from it. Unfortunate. Well, we got most of it. I think, yeah. If you accidentally bonk on something, it eats up enough time where it's hard to get all 9 of the things. But I thought old Stegoguana Poopadon would have had my back there, but he wasn't enough to brace. And look at that, man. We got so much stuff here. I'm gonna leave the candle in my inventory. Let's sell this stuff, and then we'll see if Shari's awake. If not, we might call it a day here, because if we got the museum going, so that's gonna take a little bit. That's why the donations are gonna rack up and sit outside, because I think it takes a couple days to build. In the meantime, I'm going to work on building the shop here, because the museum does not have a gift shop this time, unfortunately, unlike New Leaf, and Celeste does not live there. That's also unfortunate. Maybe I'll save the coral, or not. We'll sell it. We'll get more coral. I don't need to worry about it. There's certain shells that I do like to save, and because they are worth more, you can craft good things with them. But I feel like coral is fine to throw out there. Okay. I think all that I gotta do now is just chop stacks and stacks of wood, and we can get the shop going. I did not see the snowballs today. I can't tell if I didn't jump to the right part of the river, but I didn't. Oh, they're right next to each other. Let's see if we can make a Snowboy for old time's sake, since we're not gonna be in winter much longer. See if I can actually do it right. Now, the key used to be there would be certain markers on the player character that, yeah, I would use to try to get the snowball to the right size. I think it used to be like to the nose if you were doing the body, and then to the chin for the head. And I think now it's just proportions, so it's not, you know, I can kind of leave this at an okay size and put it up here. It's a little big for my taste. I want to make sure we got decent sized Snowboy. But then, yeah, this one, it's kind of, a lot of it is, unless you really want to, like, make a setup that has the exact, you know, people use paths and things because you can roll it on certain surfaces and it won't grow. So you can use that to kind of mark things and make it a little easier to get the right size. But unless I really want to dote over this Snowboy, I think that looks about right to me. Let's see how he turned out. Ooh. Your perfect Snowboy is here! There we go. It's as easy as that. It's not braggy if it's true, and it's only true because of you. Just point me in the direction of the nearest snow museum and I'll be on my way, because that's where I belong. Or I can stick around here and show the locals what a flawless snow creation looks like. I can't praise you enough for your top-notch snow sculpting skills. Whoa, that's kind of hard to say. I think it's only appropriate that I share a DIY recipe with such a gifted snow crafter. Let's see. I know I'll show you how to make a frozen tree. Ooh. Check out your Nook phone. Take a large snowflake, too. It's required to craft them. I put your thank you gift among your belongings. Now go and craft an item that'll remind you of me. I was built cool, and it's all because of you, bud. Thank you so much. So we got our, oh yeah, our Nook miles for making that Snowboy. And then, yeah, let's see what this tree looks like. I don't know about, I had that one counter that he gave me that we didn't really, oh, okay. That's not too bad. I don't know if I would use it off season. There's our coconut drink as well. And then, yeah, where's the, we got the frozen ice one and then the counter with the different potions on it or whatever. I don't know, the tree is interesting. We'll see. I can save those up, of course, and even when it's not winter, I can craft them if I have the supplies. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. I need to, oh, man. I almost forgot about our intrepid little buddy, Gulliver. He's still down there waiting for me to help rescue him. We'll see if we can get a new fish on the way down. Gotta stop and steal the fishes. That's what this game is all about. Here. Oh, I really gotta stop watching because I have a horrible habit of, if I see the fish bite, I kind of think it's going under for whatever reason. I don't know. It's a mental thing. It's something that stops me from being able to fish as well if I don't just listen for the sound. Oh, we got another clam. I gotta find those communicator parts. They're around here somewhere. We only need 2 more. And Gulliver, I'm sure, is anxious. He's just kind of hanging out now. He talks about, yeah, he wanders back and forth, so he'll kind of just kill time. It's not like he cares to get off. I honestly feel like with all the way he talks about his crewmates, they're not big fans of him, obviously, and all of his shenanigans, but he should just live here. He should just park his spaceship and live on Ducklebury. He can be one of all, yeah, we're inviting to all, not just ducks, but all sort of waterfowl and seabirds. Man, I did it again. I watched it, and as soon as it nibbles, I can't. I think, yeah, the impulse control of wanting to hit a button, I don't know. I've always had a little bit of a difficult time fishing, and that's why I started using the technique of closing your eyes. I know other people have said it helps them as well. Okay, let's see. I know my fishing rate probably wasn't the best in New Leaf as well. There we go. Okay. This, and then we will talk to Shari. Oh, that's a little... What is that? We'll talk to Shari if she's awake. If not, we'll end out there. I always do more than I intend to set out to do, but that's life. That's how you get stuff done. You do a little more than you think you can. And, ooh. Okay, I'm not gonna watch. There we go. I heard that ploop. And I got... Oh, yes! I caught a sea butterfly. Try not to confuse it for a sea moth. And there goes the... Okay. End of the line for my trusty, flimsy fishing rod. I figured that was gonna be on the outs pretty soon because we're getting a decent amount of fish. An island Ichthyologist. Fill in your Critterpedia with fish and earn miles along the way. Can you categorize each and every type of fish that swims in your island's waters? So there's a dinosaur, I think, with that. Yeah. Small fry, Pesca Pro. That's why, yeah, and like that's one of those dinosaur names that doesn't quite ring off the, or roll off the tongue for me that uses that. That's just somebody who studies fish. Hey, did you find them? Got them right here. Here you go, buddy.
Oh, that's them. Those are definitely my communicator parts. Come here, you little troublemakers.
Just spin around, shove them in his pocket. They'll get back in there.
All right, the pieces are crammed back in here. Let's see if this thing can send a message.
It's in a different pocket than you shoved it in.
Ahoy there, crew. It's me, your brother from another rudder. So listen, it happened again.
He likes to run those triathlons in the mud.
Can you swing by to pick me up? Sending my coordinates now. Gulliver over and out. There, that should do it. You're the best. Thanks for all your help. I promise to return the favor. Be sure to check your mail in a few days. I'm gonna send you something that'll knock your flippers off. Just making sure you put some flippers on before you open it, okay? I'm saved. Nothing to do now but pace back and forth for the next few hours.
Better get started. Okay. Gulliver, a beloved weirdo. Gulliver's travails, not travels. When you come across someone in trouble on the beach, you help them. Setting a fine example for all the island residents. Such kindness will surely find its way back to you. And there we go, our first Gulliver, the flightless fowl. Seagulls should be able to fly, but I do, with the proportions of some of these little animal people, it makes sense that they probably can't get off the ground. I want to see if I can get that little patch of beach there to let me pole vault. Shari! She's still asleep, unfortunately. She'll probably wake up in an hour or two. I think it's 11 when the Uchis get up. Meanwhile, Teddy's just enjoying his stew. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure I don't throw anything that I can donate in the wrong spot and accidentally sell it. Now, if you want to leave a like or a thumbs up, or if you want to subscribe or hit the notification bell, I appreciate that. More Animal Crossing on the way. Please check out Bowser's Fury with Danny. I've been really having a lot of fun playing that with her. She's playing Bowser Jr. and assisting me and doing things like killing an enemy I missed and cheating. No, there's just been some funny moments that I hope you'll enjoy if you check it out. We can't stack it any higher, but we'll throw that little sea angel there as well. Light it up. Oh, look at it fly. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for more Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm staying at Teddy's tonight. Good night. Goodbye.